These are 3 unique combos that you can use to beat your defender no matter what, and they're all based off of a move that defenders probably have never seen before. You probably have never seen before. And that move combines 2 moves. You want to make sure you have those 2 moves mastered first so you can bring them together the right way. If you have that free ball handling and athleticism workout pinned to the top comment, you'll find it a lot easier to get this move and all the combos down. The first of the 2 moves that the first move in these combos combined is the hesitation. Big key you need to have in place for the hesitation is that you want to pop that dribble before you go into the hesitation so you can get some good air time on that dribble. And with that air time, you want to pause so your feet are close to a shooting position and stay put for a brief second. And you can sell this even better if you were moving before you went into that hesitation, so it makes it more apparent that you went from moving to stop. You also want to get your chest more upright, and then to take it next level, get your eyes focused on the rim and bring your offhand close to the basketball so it looks like you might shoot. That move alone, a lot of times you'll get defenders freezing up so you can blow by them, and sometimes they'll even jump towards you, and that will be an embarrassing play for them. And the other move, the first move is going to bring in, is a Psych Cross. To do the Psych Cross, whichever hand is dribbling, you want to step out with that same side foot in that direction. And when you take that step, you want to make sure it's quick, abrupt, and aggressive. Lean your hips and your chest into it a little bit. That'll help sell it as well. And then as you're doing that step, you're going to be basically dribbling that basketball straight down. So what'll end up happening is the basketball will switch hands. And it kind of looks to the defender like the basketball is going one way while your body's going to the other. That'll confuse a lot of defenders and get them to freeze up, or a lot of times they'll just bite on your body movement because most defenders are taught to follow your hips and your chest. The first move that all these combos are based off of combines those 2 things. You're going to go from that Hesi and go right into a Psych Cross in that same dribble. From that Hesi, you can kind of just drop the dribble, and from there you're going to need to dip your shoulders down to get back to the basketball, since there won't be as much height on that dribble because you just dropped it. And that's good because it'll make you get low, makes it tough for defenders to steal the basketball and easier for you to get past them. The other way to do it is get that dribble a little bit more pop so it comes up a little bit higher, and then you won't need to dip your shoulders down quite as much. This move alone will get defenders nasty, and we haven't even got into the combos yet. So one thing that'll often happen is from that hesitation, defenders will just kind of freeze up. And then when you give that Psych Cross step, they'll go flying in the direction that you step, and then boom, you'll blow by them. But sometimes you'll get defenders that kind of jump towards you or jump in the air for that hesitation. And then as soon as they land and you're going into that Psych Cross step, they'll immediately start to go flying right in that direction. And a lot of times you'll be able to even break their ankles, get them to stumble, fall, get them spinning in circles. I've seen it all happen. So for the first combo, what we're going to do is go right from that Psych Hesi, and we're going to step with the opposite foot out. So you're going to step out and then out. Lean your hips and your chest into it. Almost think like an Iverson cross. And this is a great counter move if your defender starts picking up on the original move, or if you just want to get them shifting around a little bit more, breaking some ankles and messing with them. The biggest key I can give you on this one is to make sure you get those shoulders low. That'll help sell that fake a little more and make it easier to pull the move off. The next move is the perfect counter move for that move, because if your defender starts picking up on that, okay, you step out one way and then out the other and just cross over and come back to the original direction, this move's got you covered, because we're going to go into an inside out dribble, stepping out with that original step, stepping out again for what the defender thinks going to be the crossover fake, and then you're going to step out again to go into that inside out motion. And notice how the basketball moves that same direction at the same time, and then from there one more step forward to start to load up to try to explode past your defender. You probably won't be able to sell as big of fakes with as wide of steps, and you'll probably need to be a little bit more upright to make it doable. More often than not, all these quick choppy steps are going to mess with your defender. They're not going to know which direction to move, and they'll either freeze up, or if they're trying to jump on every fake, you'll just break their ankles nasty. The next combo is great for sending your defender flying. It's going to be somewhat similar to the first combo in terms of the footwork. You're just going to change the angle that you're going to move and how long of a step you're going to take. So just like the first one, you're going to step out, and then with the second step, it's going to be kind of out but more forward. Think more of like a lunge motion to start to get past the defender. And if you can get your foot close to them or past them, 9 times out of 10, they are gonna go flying, because you're gonna pull the ball back in the exact opposite direction into a snatch back. You'll be able to get a shot off or destroy them even more by comboing it in with the moves in this playlist. If you like these combos, you will love the moves in that playlist, whether you want to combo them with these or not. And be sure to get that free workout I have pinned for you at the top comment. Subscribe and turn on all notifications, and I'll see you in that playlist next.